If you've been spending $30 on a foundation that costs $4 to produce, this video is going to make you angry at the right people, not at yourself. At the brands that convinced you that packaging and marketing are somehow equivalent to product quality. The British makeup industry runs on one fundamental deception, that a brand name on a jar is worth 5 times the cost of the formula inside. Every brand on this list is counting on you never asking what's actually in the bottle before you buy it. Starting with number 8. Number 8. Charlotte Tilbury. Charlotte Tilbury built a luxury empire on the story of being a makeup artist to celebrities and the aesthetic of high-end packaging. The price points run from $25 for a single product to $70 for foundations and concealers. The manufacturing cost for most Charlotte Tilbury products sits between $3 and $8. That's a markup of 8 to 20 times production cost. The formula is often not notably different from drugstore alternatives. The ingredients list frequently shows the same actives as products costing a third of the price. What you're paying for is the brand story, the packaging design, and the cultural positioning as luxury makeup. The product inside is marketed as exceptional when it's often just competent. Number 7. Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. Double Wear retails at around $38 for 30 milliliters. It's positioned as the gold standard long-wear foundation worn by makeup artists and influencers. The manufacturing cost is approximately $4 per unit. The formula is good, genuinely good, but it's not so different from foundations costing $12 that the price difference reflects quality improvement. What the 38 price tag reflects is brand heritage, the cultural positioning as a professional tool, and the assumption that you won't compare the formula to cheaper alternatives that perform similarly. You're paying for the reputation of Estee Lauder, not for chemistry that the brand invented. Number 6. MAC Fix Plus and MAC Makeup in general. MAC built its reputation on being the brand makeup artists use. That reputation is now worth billions. A MAC foundation costs $28 to $30. The manufacturing cost is under $5. The formula is professional grade, meaning it's durable and designed for heavy application and photography. But professional grade doesn't mean better chemistry. It means formulated for specific working conditions. A makeup artist chooses MAC because it works for their workflow, not because the formula is objectively superior to drugstore alternatives. You're paying for the professional association and the retail positioning as the industry standard, not for innovation. Number 5. Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. Fenty entered the market with significant media positioning and cultural cachet. The brand charges $28 to $35 for foundation, $22 for concealer. The manufacturing costs are comparable to other brands in the same price range, around $4 to $6 per product. The marketing spend is enormous. The brand positioning is aspirational and culturally relevant. The formula is competent but not revolutionary. What Fenty charges premium prices for is brand association with Rihanna and the cultural moment of the launch. The makeup inside the bottle is good. It's not 20 times better than drugstore alternatives at comparable prices. Before we continue, if this is already making you reconsider your makeup spending, subscribe now, because what comes next gets more aggressive with the markup, and you're going to want to see all of it. Number 4. Benefit Cosmetics. Benefit built an empire on playful packaging and aggressive marketing. Their products cost between $18 and $35. The manufacturing costs are $2 to $5 per product. The formulas are often simple and sometimes less effective than cheaper alternatives. The brand's entire value proposition is based on aesthetic packaging and social media marketing. A Benefit mascara isn't technically better than a Rimmel mascara costing $6, but Benefit charges $28 because the bottle is pink and the marketing is everywhere. You're buying the aesthetic identity, not superior performance. Number 3. Drunk Elephant. Drunk Elephant positioned itself as clean beauty, selling the story of no harmful ingredients at premium prices. Products range from $28 to $58. The manufacturing cost is comparable to other brands, around $4 to $18. The formula is marketed as pure and science-backed, which sounds powerful until you understand that every makeup brand uses science. Drunk Elephant's real innovation was marketing. They convinced people that their formula was special because it excluded certain ingredients that other brands also excluded. The price premium is entirely brand perception. The actual product is competent but not revolutionary. Number 2. Glossier. Glossier entered the market as a direct-to-consumer brand, which was supposed to mean lower prices because there's no retailer middleman. Instead, Glossier used the savings to invest in brand aesthetics and influencer marketing. A Glossier foundation costs $24. The manufacturing cost is under $4. The formula is sheer and buildable, which is fine, but it's not notably different from foundations costing half as much. The brand charges premium prices for the pink packaging, the brand aesthetic, and the cultural positioning as the cool alternative to traditional beauty brands. The actual formula is less full coverage than competitors at comparable prices. Number 1 on the robbing you blind list: Dyson Corral Hair Straightener and Dyson Beauty Tools in general. This deserves its own category. Dyson convinced the world that a hair straightener could cost $349 because of technology. The manufacturing cost is approximately $80. The technology is admittedly good, but $349 minus $80 for component cost leaves $269 for labor, shipping, and profit. That markup exists because Dyson is a luxury brand charging luxury prices for tools that work better than drugstore alternatives, but not proportionally better to justify the price difference. A GHD hair straightener at $99.99 performs similarly for 70% less money. You're paying for the Dyson brand and the technology story, not for results that couldn't be achieved at half the price. Now here are 5 makeup brands actually worth the money. Number 5, worth buying. The Ordinary. The Ordinary is owned by DCM and operates under a philosophy of minimal markup. Products cost between $2 and $14. The brand invests in formula development, not packaging or marketing. The ingredients are clearly listed and often match products costing 5 times as much. You're paying for the formula, not for branding. The products are unglamorous and minimally packaged. That's the point. That's how they keep prices down. Number 4 worth buying. Superdrug B, Vitamin Skincare Range. Superdrug's own brand B, vitamin products cost between $2 and $8. The formulas are competent and use genuine active ingredients. The brand doesn't spend on celebrity endorsements or high-end packaging. The products work for what they cost. You're getting straightforward cosmetics without the luxury markup. Number 3 worth buying. Rimmel and Maybelline Mascaras and Bases. Rimmel and Maybelline mascaras cost between $5 and $8. They perform comparably to mascaras costing 4 to 5 times as much. The brand chemistry is competent. The marketing spend is lower than luxury brands, so the price reflects actual product cost plus reasonable margin. You're not paying for packaging or cultural positioning. You're paying for formula. Number 2 worth buying. MAC Fix Plus. Wait. MAC Fix Plus specifically, not all MAC products. Fix Plus is a genuinely useful product that doesn't have a cheap equivalent. It costs $19 for 100 milliliters, and the formula is worth the price because there's nothing cheaper that does the same thing as well. It's not overpriced because there's no lower-cost alternative that performs the same function. That's the definition of fair pricing. Number 1 worth buying. Boots' own brand makeup at the discount tier. Boots produces makeup under their own brand at prices between $1.50 and $5. The formulas are basic, but functional. You're paying for cosmetics without any brand premium. The products do what they claim. Nothing more, nothing less. That's fair value. Here's the pattern that separates the brands robbing you blind from the ones worth buying. The expensive brands charge premium prices for brand story, packaging, marketing spend, and cultural positioning. Those are all real costs, but they're marketing costs, not product costs. The affordable brands charge prices that reflect actual product development and manufacturing with minimal brand premium. That's the fundamental distinction. A $30 Charlotte Tilbury foundation and a $5 Rimmel foundation often use comparable base formulas. The difference in price is almost entirely marketing and packaging. If you care about the packaging and the brand story and feel it's worth paying extra for, that's a legitimate choice. But you should make that choice consciously, understanding what you're actually paying for. You're not paying for superior chemistry. You're paying for the aesthetic experience of buying from a luxury brand. The makeup industry survives because most people buy based on branding and packaging without ever comparing formulas or reading ingredient lists. If you took the time to compare the base formulas of a $40 foundation and an $8 foundation, you'd often find they're more similar than different. The markup exists because brands know you won't do that comparison. The 5 brands worth buying all share one characteristic. They price their products based on actual costs with reasonable margin for profit. They don't invest heavily in celebrity endorsements or luxury packaging. They let the formula do the selling. That's not necessarily more virtuous. It's just a different business model. And that business model results in better value. If this video made you question a makeup purchase you're about to make, drop a comment telling me what product it was. And if you've spent money on a luxury makeup brand and later discovered a cheaper alternative that performed similarly, share that story. I want to know what hit different for you. And share this video with someone about to drop money on a makeup brand. That share might save them £50.